Okay, can we just take a minute or like 1,000 minutes? Because I am absolutely losing my mind right now. I am literally shaking. I'm typing this with trembling hands because I cannot, I repeat, cannot believe what I just watched on General Hospital tonight. I've been watching this show since the days when Stone and Robin were the heartbreaking standard of young love. I've survived the Guza era. I've survived the vampire storylines. I've survived the floating weather machine. But this specific twisting of the knife into the hearts of Harrison Chase and Brooke Lynn Quartermain, combined with the most insane Nathan West reveal imaginable, this is next level emotional torture, and I am simultaneously here for it and ready to throw my remote through the television screen. Let's start with the absolute gut punch in the ER. Delilah. Poor, tragic, mysterious Delilah. We knew she was trouble. We knew she was hiding something. But did we know she was holding the key to the biggest mystery on the canvas right now? The way the scene was shot, the chaos of the emergency room, the beeping monitors, the sheer panic in Britt Westbourne's eyes. And we need to talk about Britt in a second because Holy Layers Batman, it was cinematic perfection. But then everything goes quiet. The hush falls. And Delilah pulls Chase close. I swear I held my breath for so long I almost passed out. And then she whispers it. Nathan West is the father. Excuse me. I screamed. I literally screamed, what? So loud. My neighbor probably thinks I'm being murdered. Nathan West. Our Nathan West. The man who has been a saint in Port Charles history. The man who died a hero. The man who just came back from the dead with amnesia and a 7-year gap in his memory. He is the father of this random woman's baby. My brain is breaking. Okay, let's try to unpack the Nathan side of this first because it changes everything. We've been sitting here for months wondering where Nathan was for 7 years. We've had the amnesia trope, the I don't know who I am angst, the awkward reintegration with Maxie and Lulu, but this implies a whole life. A whole dark secret life that Nathan has zero memory of. Was he brainwashed? Was he living a double life? Was he just happy somewhere else with Delilah? The idea that Nathan's sweet noble, ask Manlanders, Nathan could have fathered a child during his missing years and just not know. It's devastating. And it makes the mystery of his resurrection so much darker. Because if Delilah knew him and she's dead now, who else knows? What kind of danger is this baby in, and why, oh why? Does the universe hate Nathan West having a peaceful life? But wait, we can't even dwell on the Nathan mystery because the writers decided to take Harrison Chase, the moral compass of the PCPD. The man who is usually so upright, he squeaks and push him off a moral cliff. Can we talk about the look on Chase's face? Josh Swicker deserves an Emmy for that split second where the shock turned into calculation. It was terrifying. Chase and Brooke Lynn have been through hell lately. The Willow Tate investigation, the strain on their marriage, the desperate need for something good, something pure to hold on to. They've been talking about adoption, about starting a family, about healing. And here, literally dropped into their laps, is a baby. A baby that needs a home. A baby that belongs to Nathan West. The dilemma here is Shakespearean. It's cruel. If Chase does the right thing, the Chase thing, he hands that baby over to the system or tracks down the father. Once he realizes the father is Nathan, which he knows now because Delilah told him, he knows exactly what happens. Nathan, despite his amnesia, is the biological father. The baby goes to Nathan. Maybe Maxie gets involved. The baby enters the chaotic orbit of the West, Jones, Spencer clan. And Brooke Lynn, her dream is crushed. Again. So what does Chase do? In a moment of pure, unadulterated weakness and honestly humanity, he looks at Brooke Lynn, he looks at that baby, and he decides to bury the truth. Let's make him ours. I got chills. Bad chills. This is fraud. This is kidnapping, technically. This is a massive betrayal of a fellow officer and a friend. Nathan is right there. He's in Port Charles. You're going to look Nathan in the eye every day knowing you stole his son. I mean, I get it. I do. Chase is broken. He's seeing his marriage crumble and he thinks this baby is the glue. He thinks he's saving the kid from a father who doesn't even remember his own name, let alone a relationship with the mother. He's rationalizing it. Nathan doesn't remember. Nathan has a complicated life. We can give this baby a fresh start. It's the kind of twisted logic that good people use when they're about to do something terrible. And Brooke Lynn, she's a quartermain. Scheming is her love language. Of course she's going to agree. She's desperate to be a mother. She's desperate to save her relationship with Chase. But guys, this is a ticking time bomb. You cannot keep a secret like this in Port Charles. It's impossible. And that brings me to the MVP of messy drama, Dr. Britt Westbourne. I have a love-hate relationship with the Bridge, but tonight I am fully obsessed. She's in the room. She's grieving. Let's not forget, she just lost a patient. She's emotional. She's vulnerable. She's crying. We saw her break down earlier. We saw Jason comforting her. We thought we were getting soft, Britt. Britt hears the confession. She hears Chase and Brooke Lynn plotting to falsify the birth records. And what does she do? Does she intervene? Does she report them? Does she tell Nathan? No. She opens the electronic medical file and she hits record. I literally gasped. That is so cold. That is so calculated. That is so Britt. Even in her grief, even with tears in her eyes, she sees an opportunity and she takes it. She's banking that information like currency. She's not going to use it today. She's not going to use it tomorrow. But she has it. She owns Chase and Brooke Lynn now. And the reason the user notes say she's doing it to serve her own purposes with Jason Morgan, what does that mean? Is she going to use the baby as leverage to get Jason to trust her? Is she going to blackmail Chase into doing something that helps Jason? Or is she just keeping it as a get-out-of-jail-free card in case she needs a favor from the PCPD later? It's brilliant writing because it connects all these disparate threads. You have the Nathan mystery, the 7 missing years, the Chase, Brooke Lynn marriage drama, and the Jason, Britt dynamic all tied together by this one helpless infant. I am stressed. I am so stressed for Chase. He is not built for this kind of deception. He's going to crack. He's going to have an ulcer. Every time he sees Nathan, he's going to flinch. And Nathan. Poor Nathan. He's walking around trying to solve the mystery of his own life, completely unaware that his flesh and blood is being raised by his colleague. And let's go back to the Nathan mystery for a second. Nathan West is the father. This implies that during those 7 years, Nathan wasn't just a prisoner. He wasn't just in a coma. He was living. He met Delilah. They had a relationship intimate enough to result in a child. Was he in love with her? Was she a villain who seduced him? Was he a different person entirely? We know Nathan came back with no memory. This is classic Manchurian Candidate setup. What if Delilah was his handler? What if the baby was created for some nefarious purpose, or even more heartbreaking? What if Nathan was happy? What if he had a simple, quiet life somewhere? And this baby is the product of the only peace he's ever known, and now Chase is stealing that legacy from him. It's tragic. It's messy. It's peak soap opera. I'm also terrified for Brooke Lynn. She's finally getting what she wants, but the foundation is rotten. It's built on a lie. A lie that involves one of the most beloved characters on the show, Nathan. When this comes out, and it will come out because Britt has the receipts, Brooke Lynn is going to be pariah number 1. The Quartermains might protect her, but the court of public opinion, Maxie, oh god, Maxie. Imagine Maxie finding out that Chase and Brooke Lynn stole Nathan's baby. Maxie, who grieved Nathan for years. Maxie, who is currently trying to be cool with Lulu and Nathan. Maxie would burn Port Charles to the ground. And I would hand her the matches. I'm honestly torn. Part of me wants Chase and Brooke Lynn to be happy. They've been the will they, won't they couple for so long, and then the happy couple, and now they're the struggling couple. I want them to win. But not like this. Not by stealing a child. Not by erasing a father's rights, especially when that father is Nathan West. And Britt? Oh, Britt. I want to shake her and hug her at the same time. Using a dead woman's final words and a baby's future as blackmail material is low. It's Faison level low, but it's also survival. Britt knows she's an outsider. She knows she needs leverage. And with Jason pulling away or being emotionally distant or just being Jason, she feels she needs an ace in the hole. It's twisted, but I understand her motivation. She's a survivor. So where do we go from here? E. The fake birth certificate chase is going to have to use his police connections to forge documents. That is a felony. He is risking his badge, his career, his freedom, all for this lie. R. The baby. They're going to name him something cute. They're going to bond with him. And it's going to make the inevitable reveal 1000x more painful. Sen. The blackmail Britt is going to sit on this secret. She's going to let them get comfortable. She's going to let them fall in love with the baby. And then right when they think they're safe, she's going to drop the hammer. Do this for me, or everyone knows. S. Nathan's memory. Eventually, Nathan is going to remember. He's going to have a flash of Delilah. He's going to remember the pregnancy. And he's going to come looking. I'm already dreading the scene where Nathan holds his son for the first time, realizing his friend stole him. It's going to be the most heartbreaking thing ever filmed. I hate this show. I love this show. I can't believe I have to wait until tomorrow to see what happens next. Is Chase really going to go through with it? Will Brooklyn be the voice of reason unlikely or the enabler likely? Will Britt show a shred of mercy? Probably not. And that's why we watch. But seriously, writers, Nathan, you couldn't have made the father some random mobster. You had to make it Nathan. You chose violence today. You really chose violence. I need a drink. Or a sedative. Or maybe I just need to go re-watch the scene to see if I missed any other clues in Delilah's whisper. Was there more? Did she say anything else? Nathan West is the father. Note to self, never trust a whisper in the ER. It ruins lives. Okay, I'm done venting. I'm not done venting. I'll be in the comments if anyone wants to cry with me.